Okay, so totally going to talk about this movie for a few minutes, but first, this movie you guys all really fucking need to see. It's awesome. Maybe, I don't know. It's not to everyone's taste, but first, fucking story, a cautionary tale, if you will. All right. So, right, okay, check this out. Right, I was on Tumblr earlier. Right, I do that. I don't know. Whatever. Okay, that's fine. But yeah, I was on there earlier. God damn it, I'm so embarrassed about Tumblr. I don't know why. Anyway, I was on there earlier, right? And I found this post like on my dashboard about fucking Alan Arbus, the actor, dying, right? He was like he was on MASH, and he was the gangster in Coffee with Pam Grier. It's a good movie. But anyway, and he was also in this movie called fucking Greaser's Palace, right? Which is some of the weirdest shit, like known to man. It's like a weird 1972 fucking just crazy absurdist movie. And I got super excited. I got really excited that I found out he was dead. Which sucks. It sucks, Okay, I'm sorry. Sorry the dude's dead. But like I got all excited to like talk about this fucking weird ass movie that I like from the 70s and give it like a modern context. You know what I mean? Like make it like relevant so like people would be excited about it, and like maybe go check it out, because everybody gets excited when actors die and they go through their entire filmography. But it turns out this motherfucker died in 2013. Thanks Alan Arbus and thanks Tumblr. You almost screwed me. It's a good thing I did my fact checking, because I could have easily come off like a total idiot, right? But anyway, Greaser's Palace. I got all excited to fucking talk about it, so I'm going to talk about it anyway. This movie is fucking weird as hell, and it's awesome. It's directed by Robert Downey Sr., which is Robert Downey Jr.'s dad. Robert Downey Jr. is actually in it. I think it's like his first movie. He's a little kid who gets his throat slit, but it's awesome. But what this movie is all about, right? It's a Western. It's kind of a Western about Jesus. A little bit. Like, the big JC, Jesus. Like, it's kind of like, it's about him, technically, but it's like, it's this fucking weird ass Western town where, like, there's like a tyrant or whatever, and he like lives there, and he just fucking like murders people for fun, and he kills his son and stuff, and he's freaking out, and like he's super constipated all the time. He can't take a dump, and he's got he's got like a little gang of like freaking hobo looking guys, and he's got like a mariachi band imprisoned under his saloon that like plays music every time he tries to take a shit, and it never works. But like, okay, so so that's going on, and then this fucking dude in a zoot suit, fucking the late great Alan Arbus is in a fucking like zoot suit ass like fucking suit with the full hat and like everything, like parachutes out of the fucking sky, and he's like Jesus, right? And he's like fucking like running around like bringing people back to life and shit like that. And like his whole thing is like he's gonna go to Jerusalem to be like a singer actor. So it's weird as fuck, and it's very awesome. Like a lot of the it's definitely like an absurdist film, like 100%. Like a lot of the dialogue feels like it was maybe generated using like that cut up technique. I don't know if that's entirely the case or not, like for real, but it feels like it feels like that technique that like Dada's like started using, and then like I think like in the 50s, like all those like beat poets and shit brought it back. But I'm not sure about that. Like, don't quote me. But like there's like this scene where fucking the dude's name is Jesse, the Jesus guy. He comes into town, and he's talking about this monster that lives on a mountain, and its name's like Cheeseburger. His name's like Hotel Cheeseburger Airplane Noise or some shit like that, and it's just like this string of like words. It's weird. Like that kind of shit comes up occasionally. throughout the rest of the movie. Like, there's this dude who keeps getting brought back to life. Sorry, I keep looking over there. My cat's fucking around. There's this dude who keeps getting, like, resurrected by Jesse, and, like, every time he comes back, like, he has this fucking line of dialogue that he says, and it gets, like, more intense, and he's like, I was swimming around in a rainbow full of naked babies, and then it turned into an awesome, perfect smile. And he gets all excited and shit, and he's like, I'm sorry I brought you back, but I need your help to become an actor, singer in Jerusalem. Anyway, man, this is a weird fucking movie. I totally recommend it, though. Like, if nothing else, to see, like, a tiny little Robert Downey Jr., like, running across the prairie on a covered wagon for, like, the moments he's alive on screen. You know, and like, if you're into this kind of stuff, if you're into these kind of like weird 70s like bad news kind of vaguely psychedelic movies, kind of like, it's kind of similar to the stuff like the guys from the Panic movement were doing a little bit. Like, it kind of got like a Jodorowsky or like an Arabal kind of a feel to it. And but you know, it's not them at all. I don't think it's affiliated with the Panic movement or like any of their movies. You know, like, I don't think these guys ever met Robert Downey Sr. Jodorowsky, but like it kind of feels like that. It's got like the same kind of like Holy Mountain, El Topo kind of like feel, where everything's just like disconnected and fucking strange, and like it's all got like a weird like mystical connotation. So if you're out of movies by those guys and you've never seen Greaser's Palace, you should fucking check out Greaser's Palace, because it's intense and awesome. And also, it's kind of a musical. There's songs in it. There's like a ton of, maybe not like a ton. There's like 3 or 4. Like, just musical interludes where people are, like, singing. There's one in the beginning where some lady sings a song about prostitutes, and then the Jesus guy sings a weird song, and there's, like, a few others. And, apparently Tony Basil is in it. Like, the Hey Mickey chick. Lady sings that song. I never recognized her in it before. I've only seen it, like, 2 times. One time, like, way back in the day when IFC was still a good network, they were, you know, they had this on one night, and then like later on, I had to fucking show it to all my friends because it was fucking weird as shit. So I acquired a VHS copy of it, and you know, showed it around. Everybody fucking loved it because it was strange. But yeah, man, Greaser's Palace has a lot of weird fucking people in it, and it's a strange movie. Okay, good.